So I feel like nobody really saw it coming when Woj broke the news that Ja Morant was going to have to go under season-ending shoulder surgery when the Grizzlies weren't doing too hot already. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? Ja is out for the year, so let's rebuild the Grizzlies. They have been better with Ja back in the lineup. They just beat the Mavericks the other night in their first game without him. Because for a team that just got off to an abysmal start, they were winless pretty much throughout the first 3 weeks of the season. They're 6-4 in their last 10. So yeah, this season is pretty much done for Memphis, which is a shame. So that means we may pivot into being a seller at the deadline. We will have our first round pick for this upcoming draft. Like I said, Ja is out for the year. Triple J, though, with his contract and how valuable that is to us, especially what he does on the defensive side of the floor, is here to stay. Luke Kennard, I mean, I'm probably going to decline that team option. If a team wants to give me a first round pick, I will trade him, but I don't mind declining the option and bringing him back. Also, if you're curious about my shirt, my friend got it for me on a Secret Santa. If you're a Suits fan, you might enjoy this. So yeah, we're still going to be without Steven Adams pretty much for the whole year as well. Brandon Clark dealing with some injuries. Zaire Williams, David Roddy, Jake Oravia, just like kind of guys that have been disappointing. I do like Sandy Aldama's game a lot, and I think he is in our future. So I think potential guys that we could move at the deadline. Brandon Clark could be one of them. He may have some value, could even net back a first round pick. We'll see. But I think Marcus Smart is the guy that's definitely going to be on the block. So yeah, I'll pretty much see you guys at the trade deadline on what type of moves we're going to make. Like I said, though, probably going to be a seller. I still want Taylor Jenkins as the head coach. I just think Marcus Smart, maybe Brandon Clark and Luke Kennard will probably be gone. Maybe if Zaire Williams plays well, I'll trade him also. But obviously Desmond Bane, Triple J, and Ja Morant aren't going anywhere. All right, so yeah, we are 19-32 here at the trade deadline. I think at this point, I just want a good draft pick, you know? So Ja Morant, he's going to be out for the year. Even if he comes back before the end of the season, he will not be playing. Desmond Bane and Triple J, like I said, are here to stay. I think we're going to look to see if there's a market for Marcus Smart, for Derrick Rose, Luke Kennard, even Brandon Clark I would look to move as well. But I think he's probably least likely out of all those guys I mentioned to get moved. All right, so I want to see if I can make this trade with the Indiana Pacers, a team that has a great offense, but definitely needs some defensive help. I would be picking up Jalen Smith, who is a restricted free agent at the end of the year, or I guess he could be unrestricted if he opts out of that player option, but it's at least a 23-year-old big man. If they don't say yes to this, maybe I try to get Isaiah Jackson, but I would also like to get this 2024 first-round pick, swap horse with the Clippers and OKC, so it could be pick 30 for all I know if one of those teams makes the finals. I don't know if they're going to agree to this. They want a first-round pick from me. I don't really need Jalen Smith in return. Like, I would be open to Jordan Nwora right there. Would they do that? They would counter with a second. All right, we're going to do this trade. We are going to send Marcus Smart to Indiana. And yeah, like, we don't have the greatest draft capital over the next couple of years. We don't own any seconds, but at least we own our first. All right, and then the final trade we are going to make is going to be Luke Kennard for Jonathan Isaac in a second rounder. Jonathan Isaac does have $17 million guaranteed next year. Not like we were going to be a free agent player anyway. We were paying Bane, Triple J, Clark, Ja, all this money. So we improved our front court defense a little bit with this deal, try to kind of fix his efficiency, but we can also include him in a trade later on. And I snag a second round pick for a guy that I was going to decline his team option anyway. I assume Orlando will do the same. We can try to get him back in the offseason, so let's agree to this. Makes sense for Orlando to get better floor spacing. Actually, I got one more trade. I'm going to get Amir Coffey and a future second-round pick from the Clippers in exchange for Derrick Rose. I feel like this is a no-brainer by us. We can kind of recoup some of these second-round picks. And I got Coffey as well, who's due $3.67 million next year. Could include him in a trade as well. So I just made 3 deadline deals. We're going to extend Xavier Tillman to a 2-year deal worth around $9 million total. I don't love him, even as a backup center at times, but he's just another depth option. It's fairly cheap. He's still 25 years old and can always include him in a trade. We're going to do the same with Bismack Biyombo as well. We're going to just give him a minimum extension. He's been solid for the Grizzlies this year as like a backup, well, at times now starting 5. So yeah, we may see some John Conchar starting point guard minutes for the rest of the year. This team is not very good. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. I'm hoping I get that #1 pick in the draft. So shout out to Luka Doncic getting his first MVP award. Shout out to Christian Brown winning Most Improved as well. Did not expect that. And Damian Lillard won Clutch Player of the Year. And Willie Green, Coach of the Year. So yeah, we probably will not get any Memphis Grizzlies on an All-NBA team. Does Triple J make an All-Defensive team? He does not. The year after winning Depoy, he does not get in an All-Defensive team. And we ended the season in the Western Conference with a 34-48 record. I wish we were a couple games worse to be somehow worse than Sacramento. I don't know how we finished better than Sacramento. I guess Sabonis ended up getting hurt, but that's kind of crazy. So we may end up with like the 9th overall pick, which is kind of sad. But obviously we didn't need to like draft a star because we have a good top 3. We could be right there in the conference finals conversation next year. Because obviously we know that the backcourt is going to be Ja Morant and Desmond Bane. I guess there's a chance I move Desmond Bane to the 3, but for now it's going to be Ja and Bane. Obviously Triple J will be the 4. Aldama, I obviously want to bring him back. Hopefully his 3-point shooting can be a little bit better next year as a backup big. Zaire Williams, potential trade candidate, but is trending in the right direction for us. It seems like Jordan Nwora I'd like to bring back as well. Brandon Clark got another major injury this year with a severe left ankle sprain. He could be traded this offseason if he's healthy and I can move him. Isaac, I mean, he could be in a trade. He may be untradeable. It is an expiring deal, but I think we can fix him. Roddy could get moved. Vince Williams, who's actually been pretty good for Memphis this year as like a hustle player. No pun intended with him being on the Memphis Hustle right now. Could be back. He's 23 years old. We know that Biyombo and Tillman will be back. Coffee will probably be back. Conshar's under contract. Laravia could get traded. Like, we have a bunch of talent on this team, and I didn't even mention Gigi Jackson, who was in the G League. So you got Joel Embiid and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander as your respective conference finals MVPs. And the Thunder beat the Sixers in 7 games. Pretty good game 7. I mean, the Thunder ended up winning by 12. Looks like the Sixers could not score in the fourth quarter. All right, so draft lottery time. We were pretty bad this year. We're projected the 7th pick. I feel like this has us falling to 9 written all over it. All right, so let's see what happens here at pick number 9. Are we going to fall to 9, please? All right, let's go. I will take that. Are we going to fall to 8? I mean, I feel like that's probably expected at this point. Yeah, we fall to 8. I would be asking too much to stay there at 7. Kings fall to 7 there. Blazers get the number 1 pick. The Raptors, the new look Raptors, number 2. Hornets at number 3. We also have that pick from the Marcus Smart trade, which is going to be 30th since the Thunder won it all. So yeah, trading Marcus Smart for pick 30 and Jordan Nwora does not look as good now. So kind of a surprise at number 1. Zachary Richaushare goes there to the Portland Trailblazers. Alexander Sart 2 to the Raptors. That's going to be a sick team with or without Pascal Siakam. There goes Jacoby Walter. Buzelis goes. Bradshaw. Ron Holland is still on the board. Stephon Castle as well. Nikola Topic. But we don't really need a point guard. I feel like Ron Holland is a no-brainer here. Who's a top 3-ish player in the class for me right now. It's probably Sarr number 1. Topic 2, Holland 3, and then I think I have like Dillingham 4. So yeah, I feel like it's a no-brainer. Let's take Ron Holland out of the G League Ignite here with the 8th overall pick. And then we're going to take Ryan Dunn out of Virginia with the pick that we got in the Marcus Smart trade. All right, so I'm going to try to move Amir Coffey and a second-round pick in 2027 for pick 32 from the Detroit Pistons to select Bronny James, the defensive-minded point guard out of USC. Some people project him to be like a Marcus Smart type player in the NBA. So yeah, let's sign Holland, Ryan Dunn, and Bronny James. I think Bronny could be in the G League next year for sure. Roddy and Moravia, I'm going to bring back, but both of them could end up getting traded. LeBron's a free agent. Does he want to sign the minimum with Memphis now? Let's bring back Gigi Jackson. I think, yeah, like I said, he's an extreme raw prospect out of USC. He's definitely been asked to do way more than he needs to right now, at least in real life for the Grizzlies when he's been called up. So we can't afford LeBron unless he wants $7.8 million. All right, I want to see if I can sign Lonnie Walker to a 3-year deal, pretty much around $8 million a year. And it's going to be our mid-level exception, so he could replace Jordan Nwora from the Marcus Smart trade. But yeah, let's sign Lonnie Walker. Like Jacob Gilyard, I'll probably renounce the rights on. And we have like a ton of guys on this team right now. We have 4 centers. I mean, Steven Adams will be the starter. Clark will be the backup. But we have good depth options in case they go down. Same at the power forward spot, small forward spot. Like, we're definitely going to have to cut some guys, so I may have to make a trade. And the Utah Jazz are willing to give me a first-round pick in year 7, who I probably will cut in exchange for Jake Moravia and David Roddy, 2 former first-round picks by the Grizzlies in the same draft in 2022. I didn't really love any of these guys. I didn't like Roddy that much coming out of Colorado State, and I definitely did not like Jake Moravia coming out of Wake Forest, so we are going to just say it's a sunk cost, and we're going to get a first-round pick for them, which is nice, even though it could be pick 30. So yeah, I'll probably cut, maybe either I'll cut Yurt 7 or Bismack Biyombo, or maybe both, because I plan on bringing back Gigi Jackson and maybe even Vince Williams. I may have to cut like 6 guys here in a couple of days. So taking a look at player progression, here's what we're at. Nobody really progressed. We had John Morant go up to a 95 overall. Steven Adams regressed off the injury. He's an expiring contract. Zaire went up a little bit. Vince Williams went up. Gigi Jackson went up. Yeah, I'm going to have to cut like 6 guys, it feels like. So yeah, I do have to cut 3 players. So I'm sorry, Bismack Biyombo, you're going to be the first one. I'm sorry, Vince Williams, you're going to be the second one. That one pains me to do. And then we're going to cut Omer Yurt 7 as well from that Jazz trade. So I would have had to cut 19 players if I didn't make that trade. All right, so it's going to be an 11-man rotation to start off the year. I would like to get Ryan Dunn in the rotation. Like I said, I'm going to send Bronny James to the G League, and I think I'm going to send Gigi Jackson down there as well. So yeah, it's going to be a Ja Bain, Holland, Triple J, Brandon Clark starting 5 with Lonnie Walker, Santi Aldama, Zaire Williams, Steven Adams, and Jonathan Isaac, as well as Ryan Dunn off the bench. We are going to be a 4-star balanced system. I think we're going to be back in the playoffs next year for sure, or this year I should say. So first game of the season is on the road against San Antonio, and we lost by 7. Great start to the year. Home game against the Nets, and then we end up beating them by 31. Much better. Lonnie Walker plays well against his former team. I feel like I'm going to have a love-hate relationship with Triple J in this video. All right, so through our first 43 games, we're 32-11. We are the 1 seed in the Western Conference. We have a half-game lead over the Dallas Mavericks. I mean, I'm not surprised. We've been very lucky with injuries this year. Nobody's missed like an extensive amount of time. We've just had some minor injuries to Ja and Desmond Bane, but you can see everybody's pretty much played 43 games. Bane has been a phenomenal number 2 option. Look how efficient he is. Ja's putting up MVP numbers. Triple J is an okay number 3. I mean, I was hoping he would do a little bit better offensively, but the field goal percentage has dropped, 3-point percentage has dropped, at least the free throw percentage has gone up. Ron Holland, I think, has done fine as a rookie, not much of a floor spacer. Lonnie Walker has been everything I could ask for, signing him on the mid-level exception. Zaire Williams, I don't know. I feel like I may trade him at the deadline. We'll see. Jonathan Isaac has looked a little bit better in his much smaller role for us this year. And then Ryan Dunn, I mean, isn't playing a whole ton. It's like 6 minutes a night. I think he's been fine in that sense. We're a 4-star balance system. I mean, we could look at the trade block to see if there's going to be anybody that we want to trade for. Trae Young, I don't think I want him. DeAndre Hunter would be actually a pretty good grab. And Grant Williams is on the block as well. Terry Rozier is on the trade block. Cody Martin, Tim Hardaway Jr., CJ McCollum, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Donovan Clingan. That's an interesting guy to throw on the block. So I don't know. Maybe we're going to make a trade. Jeremy Grant, I don't know. We'll see. So I'll see you guys in about a month when it's the trade deadline. Okay, so the LA Lakers are pretty bad this year because, I don't know. LeBron's a little bit older. It looks like he may retire at the end of this year. I have no idea if it's even possible to trade for Anthony Davis, but I'm going to try to do that without giving up anybody in the big 3. Even Ron Holland as well. I don't know. Like, I was thinking about just including Jonathan Isaac and Steven Adams to make the money work. I would also have to throw in Zaire Williams as well. I would literally take back, like, your worst player, Jalen Bridges. Sure. I would give you my first rounder in 2025, 2027, and 2029. I don't think this gets done. Maybe I'd have to include Ron Holland instead of Zaire Williams. He is 5 stars after all. You know what? I kind of want to try to see if that works. Let's see. Could we get Anthony Davis? No. So I'm not really sure what center to kind of pivot to if I do want to end up getting one. For some reason, the Celtics are the 11th seed. I could probably make a trade for Kristaps Porzingis. So Porzingis has 2 years left on his deal. I would give them Isaac, Adams, Zaire Williams, and a first rounder for him and Drew Peterson, and they are going to say no. Not surprised. I would throw in my you know what? I would give you that Minnesota pick that we got in the David Roddy deal, which could have some good value. That may get it done. 2 first, a young player like Zaire, and you still get some big man depth with Isaac and Steven Adams, which helps their bench. They say no. Is it worth to give up 3 first rounders? I mean, having a KP Triple J front court is really good. I mean, it's not the best defensive front court, but that's maybe the best center that we can go out. He's having a down year, so the value may be low. Still a good shot blocker and rim protector. Let's agree to this deal. Yep, let's do it. Obviously, we've had a working pass with the Celtics when the Marcus Smart deal went down. And now Brandon Clark becomes the backup center. That's really nice. And I wasn't going to pay Zaire Williams either. And then we still have Xavier Tillman as the 3rd string center, which is really nice. So I'm going to give a little bit more minutes to Ron Holland. We're going to go 36 to Ja, 35 to Desmond Bane, and then we're going to go 34 to the front court. System proficiency is now 3.5-star balance. KP is an interesting fit for this team. I'm going to call up Bronny James for now. I'm still going to keep GG Jackson down there. I think that's the only move I'm going to make here. We're going to give Triple J a 3-year extension. He was under contract next year as well, so it's basically 5 more years, including this one. And I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully we could stay healthy because I think we could win it all in just our first year after the Ja season-ending injury. Hey, Ja Morant wins MVP in his first full year back. 27 points, 7 rebounds, 11 assists a night, 1.2 steals as well, and shot 35% from 3. Alexander Sarr, the number 2 overall pick, ends up with the Rookie of the Year award. That Toronto future is really good. Jalen Duren is for some reason now in Utah. I wonder if he signed. Why would Detroit not bring him back? Chet Holmgren, Depoy, Amin Thompson, most improved, Luka Clutch Player of the Year, and Jason Kidd Coach of the Year. We had Ja Morant on All-NBA first team. We did get Triple J back on an all-defensive team. He made the second team squad. And we got Ron Holland on all-rookie first team. 19 years old, 80 overall. Like, this guy's going to be really good for us down the line. Let's see who we're going up in round 1. And it's going to be the Houston Rockets. They're going to be no slouch. It's the Dillon Brooks Revenge Series. They also have Zach LaVine and Obi Toppin. They ended up beating Utah there in the second leg of the play-in tournament. Utah does still have Walker Kessler. David Roddy was not good for them this year. Jake LaRavia did not really play at all for them this year. But yeah, they have Jalen Duren. So I'm excited about this team. I think Lonnie Walker did come back from his broken ankle, which is nice. Ja Morant, obviously MVP caliber numbers. Desmond Bane, good number 2. Elite efficiency. And then there's Triple J, Kristaps, and Ron Holland. Lonnie Walker, 40% from 3, 86 from the line, gave me 2.1 assists and 2.1 steal or rebounds off the bench. He was pretty good for us. Santi Aldama did improve his 3-point shooting, which is nice. And Bronny actually played not too bad when he came up. Didn't play too much, though. So I'm going to give Ryan Dunn the 9th man minutes. Maybe he could be like our Christian Brown for us in the playoffs, like he was for the Nuggets in their 2023 championship run. We're going to go 37 minutes to Ja. We're going to go 35 to Bane. And then let's go 32 to the front court. System proficiency, 3.5-star balance. Game 1 against the Rockets, we ended up winning by 8 points. Ja with a 33-point triple-double to start off the playoffs. There we go. Game number 2 is going to go to the Memphis Grizzlies. We end up blowing them out by 34 points. Ja with another triple-double. Lonnie Walker with 21. Let's go up 3-0 on them. Kristaps, we're going to have to deal with his injuries, but we win game 3, and he could play through it. Desmond Bane with 29 and 7. Ja almost had his 3rd straight triple-double. And, dude, Lonnie Walker has been a stud scorer for us off the bench against the Rockets, and we're going to sweep them. We win by 7 on the road. Ja with 27 and 12. Lonnie Walker, man, shout out to him. The dude was a bucket there in round 1. Ja did twist his left ankle. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. Lonnie Walker's got a migraine. KP's fully healthy again. Lonnie Walker's back to being at full strength. You have Dallas versus OKC there. The Kings were bad like us last year. They've added Jacoby Walter in the draft. They signed Klay Thompson. No, they traded for him this year. Keegan Murray, Sabonis still there. They've Drummond off the bench. They brought back Buddy Hield. That's pretty cool. Then you got Toronto, who were a 1 seed with this team. They re-signed Siakam. They got RJ off the bench. It looks like they didn't bring back quickly, which I don't really agree with, but that team is very good, and they brought in like Bruce Brown. All right, here we go. Taking on Sacramento. Can we get Ja fully healthy? There we go, but we lost game 1 by 5. Ja had 31 and 14. Bane at 25. This would be a fun series. Fox versus Ja as we go down 2-0. Oh my goodness. We could not score at all. Wow, that is disgusting. Fox had 52 against us. Game number 3, we win. That was must win, and we won by 1 point on the road. All right, can we make this a series again by winning game 4? Nope, we go down 3-1. We lost by 28. Damn, we were playing so well in round 1. Desmond Bane has been brutal for us in the playoffs. Kristaps has not been good either. That's not great because he was my big trade deadline acquisition. We ended up winning by 4 in game 5 to keep this series alive. KP heard me. And then here we go. We're going to go to game 6 in Sacramento. Can we at least make this close to potentially forcing game 7? Terrible first quarter. We're down by 16. Could we make a comeback? Still down by 16. We really need to win the 3rd quarter, in which we do. Still down by 16 now. So, it's not looking good for us, and yeah, it wasn't even close. It wasn't even close throughout that whole game, which is a shame. They really just destroyed us. Desmond Bane could not hit a shot. The dude was so efficient throughout the regular season and could not hit a shot at all in that series. So, shout out to the Kings and their defense. They ended up going to the finals, but Luka, who got swept, still won finals MVP or conference finals MVP, and then the Kings versus the Cavs in the finals. Shout out to Sacramento winning it all, and Fox winning MVP. They were so bad last year, too. So, LeBron James does not retire. All right. Draymond and Kyle Lowry getting their jerseys retired. All right, so that Minnesota Timberwolves pick is right there at 11. If that jumps up, I gave that up in the Kristaps trade. I would be pissed. All right, so we basically traded pick 11 in that KP deal, and the Celtics also have our pick at 29. So Taylor Jenkins is a free agent. We are obviously going to bring him back. I think he's still one of the better coaches in the NBA, and he's going to agree to my 4-year deal. All right, so we definitely lost a little bit of depth when we made those trades, so I think I'm going to look to add that. Hopefully we have a little bit of money to spend in free agency, and in terms of like a mid-level exception or something like that. The Bulls with the number 1 overall pick are trading it. Whoa! For Kawhi Leonard, who just like today I'm recording this, signed an extension with the Clippers, and they take Cooper Flag. So Kawhi for Flag, that's crazy. Ace Bailey 2 to the Lakers to team up with maybe LeBron if he stays, and AD. Trey Johnson and Dylan Harper 3 and 4 to the Rockets. They're going to be good next year. Yeah, that is kind of crazy. Kawhi Leonard for Cooper Flag. We didn't have any rookies in that draft. We're going to pick up the team option on Bronny. We're going to offer Santi Aldama and Gigi Jackson the qualifying offers, but not to Drew Peterson. If I could sign Hamidou Diallo to a 2-year deal worth around $10 million, I would be very happy with that. I'm also going to see if I can pick up Thomas Bryant on the minimum as well, and there we go. So I'm just going to sign Santi Aldama to a 3-year extension worth around $21 million. Well, 22.68 to be exact. Tatum, LeBron stay with their teams. Donovan Mitchell, whoa, teams up with Luka Doncic in Dallas. That is going to be sick. And then Jamal Murray joins Cooper Flag with the Clippers. And Chris Middleton goes there as well. Did Paul George leave them last year? No, Paul George is a free agent right now. I guess he opted into his player option last year. Yeah, there he is. He's got 13 deals. Does he know where he's going? Maybe he's going to sign a 1-year deal with the Spurs or the Knicks. Kyrie doesn't even have like a real offer yet either. The one thing I am scared about, if Ja goes down, we don't really have that backup point guard option. We got Gigi Jackson back on the qualifying offer. Desmond Bane regresses. I think I'm going to change his position to a shooting guard. I think he'll go back up. All right, so if I were to move Desmond Bane to a shooting guard, he goes down in overall. All right, maybe never mind. Maybe I won't be doing that. I still think I'm going to start him at the 2 because I want to start Ron Holland. I think Lonnie Walker's a great 6th man. Diallo will be in there if an injury does occur. I think I'm going to give Bronny probably around like 12 minutes a night. Same with Ryan Dunn as well. So yeah, it's going to be that 10-man rotation. This is what the bench is going to look like. I do think I need to find a couple more minutes though. So Lonnie Walker may get like 24 a night. We're going to go 31 to Bane. I don't really like that. So I may go 31 to the front court and then do 32 to Bane, 35 to Ja. We're back up to 4-star balance with this squad. I wonder if KP can be the guy that can win us a championship at the 5 spot. We start off the season with a dub. Like to see that. Can we start off the season 2-0? Boom! We beat the Nets by 13. Shout out to Santi, who had 17 points in 18 minutes. And then we beat the Warriors by 8, so we start off the season 3-0. Back-to-back here against the Trailblazers and the Pistons. Blow out the Pistons, but got smacked by Portland in Portland. Bronny James has been off to a very good start, though. Wish I could say the same about Ryan Dunn. Just brutal here. Kristaps Porzingis dislocated left patella. He's going to be out 2 to 4 months. So we're probably going to give a couple more minutes now to Xavier Tillman. He's probably going to get like 17 minutes tonight to be the backup 5 because we're going to insert Brandon Clark into the starting lineup. It's going to be more minutes for Triple J. He's going to get like 35 a night. Let's go 30 to Holland. Let's actually, no, he's not going to get 35 a night. He'll get 33. Let's go 30. We'll keep Desmond Bane at 31, and we'll do 35 to Ja. So, yeah, pretty big switch up there. We're going to be without KP for a decent amount of time, as we're just pretty average this year. All right, so today is the trade deadline. We're 30 and 21. We did get an injury to Ron Holland, but he'll be fine soon. He might already even be back. We did get Kristaps Porzingis back, and 30 and 21 is the 2 seed right now in the Western Conference, so it is a little bit down year. But the reigning NBA champion Sacramento Kings look like they're a juggernaut right now. So we're gonna hope to maybe make a move to beat them. I don't know if it's gonna be to trade Kristaps Porzingis. He's in a walk year. We're not gonna get the value for him that we gave up for him, but we may get a better fit. All right, so we're gonna make a pretty big trade here with the Atlanta Hawks. It's gonna be a Kristaps Porzingis and a first-round pick for DeJounte Murray deal. They're going to agree to that. They need a center. We are going to, make DeJounte Murray the starting shooting guard. Bane will stay as the starting small forward, or he'll be moved to there. Ron Holland will be moved to the power forward spot at 6'8", and then we're going to go with Triple J at the center spot, which our rebounding could take a hit, but I think now with like some more defense on the perimeter, at the point of attack, and just getting a secondary ball handler next to Ja Morant, could be a thinking out of the box type of way to get us to the finals. Yes, we still lack some big man depth, and that's why I'm going to be making this trade with the Golden State Warriors. Ryan Dunn, who was just our 30th pick in the 2024 draft, was definitely better this year. We're going to ship him off with John Conchar for Isaiah Hartenstein on the Golden State Warriors. So like I said, Triple J will still be the starting center. It is a risky thing to do. So the bench is going to be Walker, Clark, Aldama, Bronny James, and Hartenstein, and then the starting 5 is Ja, Murray, Bane, Holland, Triple J. I think there's a lot of versatility there. We're 4.5-star balance. Look how good of a fit DeJounte Murray is for us. We could run into some rebounding issues. I know that. So we just lost to the Sacramento Kings, a team we could face in the playoffs. Sabonis kind of had a field day against us. He did. But I don't know. I'm excited about this team. Maybe we, I don't know, lose 4 straight. Who knows? But we're 1-1 since the deadline. Make that 2-1. Make that 3-1. We just lost Hartenstein. I don't know. I'm excited about this team's future. I think we can go all the way. And at least DeJounte Murray's under contract, and he's a great system fit for us as well. Oof, Ja Morant, right knee tendonitis. He will not miss the playoffs, but that just sucks to see. But hey, we can throw DeJounte Murray as the starting point guard now. So Nikola Jokic wins his 3rd MVP award this year. Cooper Flag, the #1 overall pick on the Clippers. Rookie of the Year. Nikola Topic, 6th man of the year in OKC. Wemby, Depoy, most improved goes to the #1 overall pick from 2024. Definitely improved, but that's what all #1 picks should do, so I don't really agree with that. Mike Brown, Coach of the Year. We did get Ja Morant on All-NBA second team. Didn't win MVP this year, but still a damn good season from Ja. We did get Triple J on All-Defensive second team. Oh, Triple J's so mid, and I extended him too. Oh, that pains me to see. We are the 3 seed going up against Portland, who had beat us in the regular season. They have a good young team. You have the Kings as the 1 seed. OKC is a 2 seed. OKC in round 2 is going to be just brutal. This is going to be a tough playoff run for us, but I do think we have a very good team. I do. I think we can make it to the finals. I'm wondering if I want to move Ron Holland to the bench and get more size there in the starting 5. I mean, Ron Holland did average 7.5 rebounds, 1.2 blocks. So I think we'll stick with that. I think we got to get Brandon Clark some more minutes, though. Bronny, though, pretty good. So it's going to be just a 9-man rotation. I don't think Hartenstein is going to be in the rotation. So it's going to be a 4-man bench of Lonnie Walker, Brandon Clark, Aldama, and Bronny. I think I may go like 32 minutes to Triple J. Let's go 38 to Ja Morant, and let's go 34 to DeJounte Murray. We're 4.5-star balance. Game 1 against Portland. we lost by 2 points. Ja had a triple-double. Ron Holland had 27. But Sharp and Simons had, what, 62 points? 72 points, excuse me, combined. Ja's got the flu, but he drops 46, 4, and 11 with the flu. So that was Ja's flu game. Game number 3, we ended up losing by 21 points. Stinks. 3 for 13. Oh, my God. He's not very good. All right, game number 4. Come on, can we win this? Boom, there we go. We end up winning by 11. Desmond Bain with 36. Ja with a triple-double. Game number 5, we end up winning. Ja with 35, 6, and 11. 5 turnovers, but hey, we're up 3-2. And they, I think, don't force a game 7. We end up winning by 5 as we advance. Shout out to Bain and John Morant. How'd Murray do in the playoffs? He shot well from 3 and from the line. Just didn't score a ton, which is fine. So the Kings ended up winning in 6. They're playing the Jazz. We're taking on the Thunder, who swept the Rockets. This was definitely the Ja and Bain show, as Triple J did end up shooting better after those kind of brutal first couple games. Game 1 against OKC, we end up losing by 36 points. That's a nice big 3, obviously, of Shea, Chet, and Williams. They no longer have Josh Giddey, or he is hurt. Oh, they don't have Josh Giddey anymore, as Giddey is now on the Brooklyn Nets, and he's been a beast for them. Okay. Game number 2, we ended up winning this one by 14 points. Can we win game 3? That would be huge. Please, let's go. We win game 3 by 27. Ja with 38, 8, and 15. Let's go, man. DeJounte Murray, I'm waiting for you to kind of ball out for us. I am. He's been super efficient. Game number 4, we ended up losing in overtime. No, by 6. Game number 5, let's see what happens. We ended up losing by 19. Damn. All right. DeJounte shot 2 for 7. You don't love to see that. All right, here we go. Game number 6. Can we force a game 7? We're at home in Memphis. Please, we're playing well in this game. We're up by 8 points. Don't choke it. Just don't choke this lead. There we go. We're going to force a game 7. We beat them by 31 points at home. That is the DeJounte Murray game I was looking for. Hell yeah. All right, here we go. Game 7. Come on. Just make it close. We're down by 8. All right, we're down by 6. Just don't get blown out. We're down by 10. I feel like this is going to get out of hand. Don't get blown out, please. You're down by 13. Down by 11. Come on, we're down by 6. There we go. What a third quarter. What an absolute third quarter from us. We're keeping it close. Down by 5. Down by 4. Don't let them pull away. Down by 4. Down by 3. Let's hop in. All right, DeJounte Murray gets a screen. Go right at Topic. Oh, I did not mean to shoot or pass that to Desmond Bain. All right, let's make sure the starters are in. I was going to want a screen from Triple J, but it's going to be from Brandon Clark. Brandon Clark, Ja Morant, right to the rim. He's going to get fouled by Chet Holmgren. That is number 4. All right, Ja, I just need you to hit 2 free throws. Knocks down the first. Also, Ja is 1 rebound away from a triple-double, so hopefully we can get him that. He goes 2 for 2. I swear to God, though, guarding Shea in 2K is the toughest thing ever. He's like my kryptonite. I mean, I'm not a great defender in 2K, but I just could never guard him. Ja with the spin move. Okay, I'm going nowhere. Kick it over to Ron Holland. Give it to DeJounte Murray. We're going to get a screen there. Holland roll to the rim. Beautiful. Holland, please hit that. He knocks that down. What a floater there. He's got 21. I just don't want to be playing catch-up, right? I just don't want to score. Then they score. We score. They score. Desmond Bain guarding J-Dub. We got Triple J guarding Chet. That would be a phenomenal matchup. I'm going to need some help. Oh, wait. That's not J-Dub. I'm stupid. That's Dre Powell? Forget his name. As kind of took my eye off the ball. Drake Powell. All right, he's a rookie out of UNC. Because I was like, who is that guy? I just, I don't know. I don't know why I assumed he was J-Dub. All right, Desmond Bain, 3-ball alert. Desmond Bain, 3-ball alert, please. Bain! No! No, that sucks. That could change. Wait, Ja with the steal. Kick that up to Ron Holland. Please, dunk this. Let's go. We needed that huge defensive play from Ja. Man, that Desmond Bain miss. That was brutal. All right, Ja, I need help. I need help here. Oh, Triple J is kind of hurt. Good help. I'm fine. That's J-Dub. Thought he was going to miss that. Damn, that was a good closeout by Triple J, who's playing injured too. We need a quick bucket. Can we just run down with Ja? I probably could have got a foul call right there. All right, Triple J getting guarded by J-Dub. He's going to throw that down. 2-point game, 75 seconds left. Shea's so tough to guard, but good defense from Ja. He's going to miss that. All right. We have plenty of time. Kick it up to DeJounte Murray. Is he going to get around Wallace? He is. Come on. Oh, no, he's so missing that. He's so missing. That's not the animation I wanted at all. Casey Wallace dealing with an injury as well. There's Powell guarded by Triple J. Oh, we got Desmond Bain on Chet. Do they not realize that? They don't. Holland for 3. No. Or that was, J-Dub for 3. He misses that. Come on. We got to get a 2 for 1. We got to get a 2 for 1. Find Ja inside there. Ja got him in the air, but that's going to be foul. We are in the bonus, and Shea just fouled out. Oh my god, that is massive. So if we force overtime, they will not have Shea. Ja hits the first. Ja, I need you to knock the second one down, please. Huge stuff right there. They have so many timeouts. So we're going to get the final shot no matter what. If we can get a stop, we can get a game winner. All right, let's get a defensive stop here. They got Topic in, who did win 6 Man of the Year. I mean, he's no slouch, but no Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, which is so nice. So let's just force a miss here. Good defense, Ja. They're calling the pick and roll here. Don't love this. Don't love this. Triple J. Good defense. Oh, I got to challenge that. All right, let's see. Does Triple J foul him? I mean, he hits his shoulder. I don't know if 2K recognizes that. Are we going to get a jump ball, or are we going to have to use a timeout? Unfortunately, they're not going to reverse the call. To be honest with you, if Topic hits both, I'm going for a Desmond Bane game-winning 3. He's going to miss that one. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's not call timeout. Let's not call timeout. We don't need it. Let's go. He goes 1 for 2. We're doing Ja screen. Ja to the rim. Maybe it's game-winning free throws. I don't care. That is my highest efficient shot here. Let's get the screen. Let's get it on this side. So we got more space there. Triple J roll to the rim. Triple J right on Topic. No! No! That was Nikola Topic. You have like a 7-inch difference. Oh my god. I know he's playing with an injury. That sucks so much. He hits both there. We got to call timeout. All right, Desmond Bane 3-ball. I don't really know a good inbound pass off this, so can I get some screens? Can I get some screens? Desmond Bane 3-ball. No. Oh, that's a miss. And they blow it in game 7. What else is new? God damn it, I know 2K. All right, so is it going to be Kings in the finals again? Yep, they ended up beating the Thunder in 7. They're going to be going up against the Indiana Pacers, so this is the Halliburton Sabonis deal, and Sabonis wins finals MVP on his former team. So there goes LeBron. He retires as a Laker. Chris Paul as a Celtic. Russ as a Piston. Harden as a Clipper. There goes Tibbs. He retires as well. Loaded Hall of Fame class here. All right, draft lottery time. Wow, the Timberwolves had the second pick there in the draft. We do not own our first round pick. That is go to the Hawks from the DeJounte Murray deal. So the number 1 overall pick was Tomas Childress, a 6'10" power forward out of Syracuse. He looks like he's going to be a really good player. So we got Oliver Bellamy there in the second round. We will sign him. Pick up the team option on Ron Holland. Pick up the... Oh, I am stupid. I just didn't extend a qualifying offer to Bronny James. Wow. Wow. Why wouldn't you... So annoying. Sometimes 2K will still give it to them. I hope they give me the benefit of the doubt there. Yeah, I guess we're just going to sign Bronny. I mean, can I just match my own offer and get him for a little bit cheaper? I don't even know which one I'm going to agree to him with. But yeah, we get Bronny back, which is nice. I would like to bring back Tillman on a 2-year deal. I'm going to give Bogey a 2-year deal. I don't know if I could sign both of them. I hope so. I can. So that's going to be it for me in free agency. But if this team is struggling at the deadline, Triple J, I think, will be the first one to go. So Ja regresses a little bit. Holland goes up. Bane, Triple J, DeJounte will go up as well. Bogey goes down. Not surprised. All right, so we may try a little bit like a different of a lineup to start off the year. We may go with Ron Holland as the 6th man. Play a ton of minutes. We're going to get Clark in the starting 5 just for a little bit, 24 minutes there. We'll go 33 to Triple J. We'll do the same to Murray and Desmond Bane. And then let's go 36 to Ja. And then, you know what? Let's see what Bronny James can do with 16 minutes a night. I feel good about this team, man. We're 5-star balanced. Please do well this year. We start off the year 3-1. I'll take that. And then Bronny gets out for 4 to 6 weeks with a high left ankle sprain. Damn. Was he playing well to start off the year? He was all right. All right, so we are 32-18 here at the trade deadline. I'm like so indecisive if I want to make a trade for a center. Ron Holland is just too good. I'm fine with him coming off the bench. I mean, Desmond Bane is also too good. I don't know. Do I move Triple J for a center? It seems weird, though. Brandon Clark has been fine. I don't know. Do I try to win it? I mean, it would be cool to win a championship with Triple J. I did give him that extension as well. All right, screw it. Let's try it. Boom. For the second time in this video, Ja Morant wins MVP. Kevin McCullough, who's a real-life prospect for the Kansas Jayhawks, wins Rookie of the Year a few years after he was drafted. De'Aaron Fox, Sacramento. He won you a title. He won you 2, basically. And you let him walk in free agency. He signed with Dallas. Does Dallas have Luka Fox? Wait, was this a trade? Wait, I gotta see if they got Luka Fox. And didn't they sign Donovan Mitchell as well? So yeah, the Kings did not even make the playoffs this year. After winning it all for the second time last year. Oh my god, we're gonna have to face this team in round 2. What? That is insane. We're going to be going up against Minnesota in round 1. Anthony Edwards won Clutch Player of the Year. They got Trey Alexander, who's on Creighton right now in real life. They don't have Rudy Gobert anymore. He ended up getting traded to Charlotte. Here were the end of the season stats. We had a bunch of injuries. Santi Aldama is going to be out for most of the playoffs. Ron Holland got hurt on multiple occasions, but he was able to play through it. Triple J had an injury as well. I mean, Aldama wasn't even that good for us this year anyway. So we're going to go probably like 17 minutes to Lonnie Walker, 15 to Bronny. We'll do 10 to Tillman. I'm going to do 32 to Ron Holland. We're going to go 25 to Clark. Let's do 32 to Triple J, Let's go 34 Bane, 34 DeJounte. Let's go 41 minutes, John Morant. Yeah, you were playing a ton in these playoffs. 5-star balance. Please tell me we could sweep the Minnesota Timberwolves. Okay, that's not happening. God damn, we have just been having so many injuries this year. We're tied 2-2. We win in 6. John Morant averaged a 25-point triple-double in that series. DeJounte Murray was fantastic. So was Ron Holland and Desmond Bane. Yeah, Triple J just isn't much of a scorer for us anymore. So we're taking on Dallas. Oh my god, this team is so good. This team is so freaking good. Game 1, we end up winning by 36 points. All right, game number 2, we ended up winning. Let's go by 28. Triple-double for Ja. Wow, I am very excited. I can't even speak. And we just dropped 164 on them. Oh, Desmond Bane with 38. Holland with 28. Lonnie Walker 23-19. Don't blow a 3-0 lead, please. We lost game 4. We win game 5, though. Boom. Gentlemen sweep. So we're going up against the San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals. We have 4 players averaging north of 20 points per game. We're going up against the coach of the year. They got Collier, Jalen Green, Vassell, Keldon, Wemby. Oh my god, that's nasty. Game 1, Southwest Division rivalry. We end up winning by 14. I feel like these two teams haven't really been rivals since like the Grit and Grind and then the Tim Duncan, or the Grit and Grind Grizzlies and the Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker Spurs. We are tied after 2. Game 3 goes to Memphis. We ended up winning by 8. Ja with a 39-point triple-double. Come on, we're 2 games away from the NBA Finals. Boom! We're up 3-1, 41-8-16 for John Morant. Don't blow a 3-1 lead, please. Boom. We win in 5. John Morant averaged a 32-point triple-double. This is the team. We're going up against Halliburton and the Pacers. I don't know, man. Halliburton definitely carried this team to the finals. I do not think we should lose to this Pacers squad. We win game 1. I wonder if the NBA would be pissed about this finals. 2 smaller markets. I mean, I would love it. Game number 2 goes to Indiana. Tied after 2. Game 3. Oh my god, I hate you. Triple J breaks his left wrist. He is out for the finals, which is obviously out for the year. So that means we're just going to throw Ron Holland into the starting 5. I guess Santi Aldama is back, though. So he's going to be coming off the bench. He'll get like 17 minutes a night. Let's go with 37 to Ron Holland. Let's do the same to Bane. Let's do the same to Murray. And then we'll give Clark more minutes because we're playing our starters a ton. It's the finals after all. Game 3, no Triple J, no problem. Ron Holland, almost a 26-point triple-double. Game 4 goes to Memphis. We ended up holding them under 100 points. Don't blow a 3-1 lead, please. Let's go. We ended up winning in 5. We just went 16-6. 16-5 in the playoffs. Ja averages a triple-double. Finals MVP. Yeah, 16-5. We lost 2 in round 1 and then only lost 1 in the next 3 series each. I hope you guys did enjoy this Memphis Grizzlies rebuild. Let me know if you did by dropping a thumbs up. It was cool to win with the core of Ja, Bane, and Triple J. Also kept Brandon Clark and Santi Aldama throughout this as well. And Xavier Tillman and GG Jackson. So yeah, drop a like if you guys enjoy. Let me know in the comments which team we should rebuild next. I love you guys. You just got lit up, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.